Yeah, I think today all we can say is breakthrough, for sure. The gentleman that was at my table, I was looking at him and I looked at his body language and stuff. And I really thought, you know what, he's just so hard, nothing is going to happen. And while the mess was going on, he was still was hard. And then afterwards, he just broke. And I just give God the glory for it. And yeah, Letitia, John, well done on the mess. They really touched them. And yeah, Chris, your testimony as well, eh? I mean, lots of these guys are sitting inside here. They think they're locked up for 25 years. They've got nowhere to go, but yet there's an end at the end of the sentence. And I think with your testimony as well, they know there's a future. If they sort it out in the right way, or if they plan the right way, like you say, they know they've got a future. It's not that their life is gone completely. Yeah.
All right. Okay, Ref, today was actually quite a good day. I expected the guys to be more reserved and put up more of a wall, but they were so vulnerable, if I can put it like that, at my table. They started off like being, having this wall up. But let's say at tea time, we were all laughing and sharing, and they are quite open. I'm quite surprised that they are so open. And yeah, it was just good. I'm having high hopes and expectations for this week, but I believe it's after day one already, it's a win. So yeah, thank you. Thank you to the team. It was a good day. It was a win. Yes.
So I think for my first time, observing everything that takes place here, and I think just the patience and the effort that everyone puts in, it's like you can see the transformation that's unpacking. You can see the guys that are holding back, and then you can see the guys that are like tentative. They want to, but they're not sure. It's like they're close, and you can almost see like the process that people go through is like, this one he's going to get there, this one he's going to get there, this one's going to take a little bit longer. So it's incredible to see through eyes of non-judgment. I think when you get there, we were talking about it earlier, that you're one mistake away from being here yourself, and I think that gives you perspective, and almost like humility that and it's like you said earlier as well, we've all got stuff in our personal life. A lot of people, I think, if they give their testimonies here, have gone through some hectic stuff, but it's in that moment, you make the right decision or you make the wrong decision. And I think for that, it gives you a compassion for people. It gives you a sense of, it could have been me. I could be sitting there. And if I am the one sitting there, and I for a moment I put myself in their shoes, and I thought, if I was sitting there right now, what would I need from people like this? What would I need? Because I'm going to be hopeless. I could have had a normal life, but now I've messed up. And now my life is wrecked. And so what does that compassion look like? You go to someone, are you prepared to lay your life down? Are you prepared to be patient? Are you prepared to be non-judgmental? And I think that's the fascinating thing here, that, like Chris, in your testimony, you can make this work. You can come out. You yourself can be a testimony. Reverend Jonathan, same thing. I mean, you've gone through the process, yet here you are and you're helping people. So it's quite fascinating to see everything collectively and how much good can actually be done here. Because it's a recycled process, and how many innocent women out there, how many innocent children are going to get hurt through no one taking the time to say, okay, I draw a line in the sand here, I'm going to break this cycle. And for me, this inspires me, this fascinates me. So the guys are really doing a phenomenal job. I mean, this is massive, so well done.
Thank you.
Today was also very emotional, but for me there was a full circle with the mess, specifically with the mess. Afterwards, they looked at Letitia and John and they said, my goodness, two strong people. And they can also be strong. And I realized that after that mess. And then Chris came in, and it was just hope. I was there, I can identify, and then the hope comes in. And look what I'm achieving, and I even have got a good family. And then Adrian came up. My goodness, that guy grew. I am totally astounded by the way that man grew. And he even said to myself and Chris, I'm still not there. Ref is still busy with me. And I just thought, wow, how awesome. So for me today was very, very good. Even on our table, they really looked up at you and said, if you can do it, we can do it. So that was so amazing. And looking at you saying, yeah, you gave them strength today. So yeah.
I just saw once again on the table that everyone that participated, all of them sat in the ring with a mess, and it just showed once again that there was a lot of healing that needed still to take place, and how it really influences the people's lives. But what really touched me was the fact, and I know it was spirit-led, that Letitia actually gave one of the plants to the gentleman that I actually summed out that he would get the plant, and it happened that way.
What I can say from what I've observed is the impact it has on the offenders and their faces. I watched their faces with the mess. And there was one specific offender that I could see it touched him so deeply, he didn't know what to do with himself, basically. He just sat there frozen, and you could see, I think he was thinking about his own mess that he made. Because he looked down, but you could see the seriousness. And sitting behind some of the guys in John's table, yesterday the legs went like this. He was very nervous, and then when he did the exercise, or it was Tuesday, he was completely relaxed with the crimes. Who of you said you're innocent but you're guilty? So yeah, I think today was extremely effective with all the testimonies, and what makes it I think even more effective is they see you as people from outside and your lives are fine, but they don't know what happened to each one of you. So standing up and saying this happened to me or that happened to me, it shocks them, because they don't see that. They see you as a person who's got everything in life and everything is fine in your life, but they don't realize that you've got your own mess, we all have, and your own hurt. And I think that makes it, they see you more human, and it helps to bond them to bond with you.
Good afternoon. Thank you. Today was really such a great day, really. The thing that stood out for me was actually Chris's testimony, because one of the guys at my table was really so hopeful after your testimony, and I just want to say continue doing what you are doing. You are encouraging our clients to the extent that it's even I was also uplifted by that, and it was actually, I was basically also torn into, because I was disappointed by the fact that one of the guys at the Leah didn't continue with the process, because I don't know, it's just dear to my heart. So yeah, that was actually quite sad, because I feel like this journey and this process is ideal for him as a person. But we won't cease to pursue him. So I think Ref, tomorrow we must just go and check up on him again.
Yeah.
So but it was a blessed day. Thank you.
The day, we just want to hear your personal reflection. And as truthful as it is, we will appreciate that. So I think Letitia's got the mic there, so tell us.
So today, doing the mess, to see the reactions on the faces, I think I got emotional by looking at their faces, because they didn't. I don't think that they expected that to come. But just the responses as well today from from our clients was amazing. And the way they opened up today is wow. The openness and the way they opened up today was amazing.
Thank you. What I can say, I would like to say thank you to you guys. You are making my job easier because I have been representing this cause, restorative justice. But now I know some they were arrested not knowing, like he said, not knowing what they did. Now I also have knowledge of justice is abroad. And thank you for the knowledge. You are also teaching us as officials. You are making our job easier also. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, today, restorative justice has just restored someone because these guys, some of them, especially the one who said his nickname is Killer, he didn't understand anything. But after Rachel explained so many things, then I saw him crying. I said, yeah, now, because he said, why must I tell my family what I did? They know most. Why worry? But after we go through this process, yeah, he was crying. So it's the first time I saw it. I saw in the first day an inmate crying.
Wow.
Yeah. And the other one, she's disturbing me. They say he's not normal. He's making too much noise. But at least I'm trying to cool him down, and now he understands why he's here in this program. Yeah.
For myself today, it's just a privilege again to be here and to see how God is restoring the people inside of the restorative justice, and that we could have been here, myself and Letitia, we could have been in these rooms, and just to see the one client that I interacted with, the guilt, shame, condemnation, and to see the hurt that is behind that. And again, hurting people hurts people. And he grew up in a fatherless house. His uncle raised him up, and there was so much abuse in that whole family. And just to see how God is busy restoring these men inside these rooms, and I'm super excited to see what God's going to do in the next couple of days.
He's sitting with someone that I like. Yeah, I just wanted to say that even though these people are inside a maximum prison, they are still normal human beings, just like one of us that's walking outside. And just speaking to them and interacting with them was a wonderful experience to see that they are not these monsters that people make them to be, but they're just normal. And how they are already on day one showing that they are ready to forgive themselves and to start this process. And I'm excited for them, for what's going to happen in the rest of the week, and just to see them grow.
Wow.
It's definitely a different point of view, seeing them from inside than always just driving past the prison. Also learning, seeing that they're also human. Also encountering them in their space, and definitely looking forward to seeing how they start to become relaxed and opening up. Definitely looking forward to that.
Okay, everybody's pointing to me. From my side, it was a very wonderful experience. I feel like having to see the prisoners like one-on-one and having to hear them share their story, and it just brings a different side of God within, seeing them through the eyes of God, and just hoping that they will be restored. So from my side, I would say it was a wonderful experience.
No, I didn't want to say anything, but thank you again for coming. And we have seen this the past 3 years. You were coming this side, and we have seen change for our inmates, and we believe in this one as well, there will be change. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. Thank you for coming, and thank you, Rev, for giving the offenders the second chance to refund themselves. It's very difficult to work with the people who lost themselves in the process of living. Now this program is helping them to reconnect with themselves, with the inner them. Because when we look at the outside, or when you've never been in prison, you will never know how those people think, how do they behave. when the last time they contact with the family in real life is by the time when they're in court. So everyone just know the past of them, how do they do things, but to discover for themselves and prepare to be interact with the outside world is such an awesome. I just want to say thank you for the work that we are doing. We really appreciate it. It become easy for us to continue with them while you are going. The fruits are seen to the past two groups that were being attending this course. Thank you.
What I think about prison is I love being here. I love seeing what God is doing in the lives of the men and women behind bars. And I know that together we can do it.
And congratulations on your first RJ main facilitator. Well done, well done.
Thank you.